Hey everybody, this is Dan Gilbazan, voice of G1 Bumblebee, and you're listening to All Things Transformers.
All things Transformers, hear the call from Cybertron's hearts. We'll never fall, we'll never raise a medal. The legends ignite in this universe. We thrive and unite.
Energon. Evening, everyone. Pardon me.
Hello, and welcome to All Things Transformers. I'm your host, Steve Megatron, and joining me for this trek into the world of the Transformers is TFG1 Mike.
Hello.
Hello. So tonight, whenever you're listening to this, it is our final ATTF of 2024, and we are going to be doing a DVD commentary of Transformers 1.
That's right, because it's available on all digital platforms as of this recording. The DVD actual aspect of it would not be available until December 17th, I believe, because that's when my pre-order is supposed to go through on Amazon. But commentary, whatever, you know what we're talking about, folks.
Yes.
Yes. Just the facts. Transformers 1, for those not in the know who have been living under a rock. Directed by Josh Cooley. Screenplay by Eric Pearson, Andrew Barr, and Gabriel Ferrari. Based on, obviously, the Hasbro's Transformers. Starring Chris Hemsworth, Brian Tyree Henry, Scarlett Johansson, Keegan-Michael Key, Steve Buscemi, Lawrence Fishburne, John Hamm, and more. Peter Cullen is not in this film at all, folks. Just to let you know up front, which is fine. I don't have a problem with it, but I just want to let everyone know up front that he's not here. And that's it. The only other things that I've got is 3 quick questions. Did we watch this film in theaters? I'm pretty sure we didn't.
So prior to that, just one last thing on the cast. We do have a couple that have been in Transformers previously on the cast. Mm-hmm. Right. And that would be Steve Bloom.
Yep.
Playing the announcer bot and some of the guards. As well as John Bailey, who plays Soundwave.
That's right. I forgot about that one.
So, yeah, we get some veteran Transformers people on this. So that's awesome.
Yep, absolutely. And as we go through the commentary, folks, as always, we will comment on the voice acting and things like that and everything else, so we'll save that. But did we watch the film in theaters? I'm pretty sure for the both of us, it's a hard no.
No, and it wasn't like I didn't want to. I just had, for weeks, I had all kinds of crap going on, and I was trying something terrible to make this happen. I was hoping to get in on some of the press run, and sadly, I don't know whose call that was for the American side. I know the UK side got really well off as far as the press materials. The US side didn't really seem like they cared to get any kind of coverage.
Nope.
Which is rather unfortunate because, and we'll get into this as we watch it, but it's actually not that bad, considering the crap we've been force-fed since, Revenge of the Fallen. So,
it's on track with the rest of Transformers films, really, because it's got a budget of somewhere between $75 and $147 million, and as of this recording, December 9th, 2024, it's made $129.4 million, which, okay, sure, it didn't make its budget back at all. Neither did Transformers the movie. They were both theatrical flops, but I guarantee you, 40 years from now, if the brand is still alive in 40 years, some kids in this generation are going to say that Transformers 1 was their version of Transformers the movie, because the thing about this movie is it's starting a whole new thing. And I hope they do more with Transformers 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. However, I don't think they are, because apparently, according to Brian Cox, or Chris, not Brian Cox, Chris Cox. Yeah, they are stopping. Hasbro is done co-financing big budget movies. Oh God, we'll talk about that.
Yeah, and to be fair, Hasbro, I wish that they would have just backed a different pony on that, because they clearly didn't know what they were doing. Plus, Chris Cox just honestly doesn't want fun. Like, he's a gamer. I don't know what level of gamer, but he's one where he just really doesn't care for the rest of the properties. So he's shedding whatever he can. So he's basically taking Brian Goldner's achievements and taking a large, massive dump on them as he flushes Hasbro down the toilet.
That's right. So, folks, you're going to hear some sort of clip from the movie. Hopefully I can get a clip that is not has no music in it or anything like that, because heaven forbid you put any music in a podcast that you don't actually own for fair use, and every other bullshit thing that podcasting has become in 2024. You're going to hear some sort of vocal clip here, and we're going to come back with a countdown to start the commentary right after this.
He doesn't have a cog. Let's give him a head start.
Why not? It's not like he can transform.
Oh, yeah? Well, watch this.
We are back, folks, and we're going to do a 3, 2, 1 countdown here in a moment to make sure that you're counting down with us and you can get it all synced up to the movie. Hopefully nothing goes wrong. Hopefully the internet doesn't do any stupid things. I know I'm jinxing it at this moment, but 3, 2, 1, click.
And then we get the stars of Paramount.
That's right.
This will never get old, like watching the Paramount logo.
Oh no, it'll never get old.
It's also a mountain, so it's cool.
Oh.
And then the Hasbro Studios with all of their various properties.
Yep.
Hasbro Entertainment, I'm sorry.
Yes, Hasbro Entertainment.
And we've got some airplanes and flying over.
Yeah.
Almost looks like Gotham City.
Yeah.
New Republic Pictures. Not familiar with them, but...
Nope, me either.
A lot of production companies.
Uh-huh.
Upside down Cybertron.
Yup.
The one thing I still can't get over is Orion Pax doing a B&E. He's like, I need data.
Well, he was Orion Pax. This was before he became the stoic grandfather that is Optimus Prime. So he is a kid here, technically.
True. Hemsworth does pretty decent at being like a energetic Orion.
Yeah.
But still... Now, graphically, this has been like really nice. I think it's funny how he blew on the data chip, though, almost like a Nintendo cartridge.
Yep. I love the visuals.
Oh, the visuals are awesome.
Oh, they're so good.
He's like trying to soak in the information about the Matrix here.
Yep. And we've got the drone here trying to search him out, and we got these other robots. Ooh, the Matrix. Shiny.
They at least kept it looking the same.
Yeah, I would hope. I mean, no one wants the Matrix to look like a knife. Revenge of the Fallen. Revenge of the Stupid is more like it. Halt, criminal.
I think it's funny he punches it.
Oh.
Why are we all yelling?
That's right.
And then he just runs away.
Uh-huh. Yep. Get him. I do like the idea of them turning the transformation cogs and the sparks kind of thing is like, I like that becoming a whole brand new thing.
Yeah, and that's something I've really enjoyed is them trying to kind of show that they were just robots, and then they had to kind of earn it.
Yep.
One of the flyers, funny enough, that when he jumped out of the building a few moments ago, looked like depth charge in his vehicle form.
Yep.
Some of these guys kind of remind me of like Transformers Prime.
Yeah, a little bit. Some of them do, yeah, absolutely. All the different colors, all the like, that's all Seekers stuff. Those weren't Seekers just now, but just the colors of them reminded me of all the various Seekers that we have.
What I love about this is they didn't do the copy paste thing that Star Trek Picard did in season 1. Like everybody's different.
Yep.
The bot who was behind you.
Mm-hmm. I don't remember the history of why he's called D16, but what do you think of the name?
I think it's kind of stupid.
Yeah. It's like he's Bumblebee at this point. Like
Prime.
he has the stumblings of Bumblebee. Never trust in Sentinel Prime. This version or any other version.
Nope.
Never trust Sentinel.
Megatron is Prime.
Nah.
It's funny the bot directly behind Orion looks like Jazz.
Yep.
Oh, he gave him a sticker.
He gave him a Decepticon sticker.
The Megatronus.
Mm-hmm.
This also adds like that end of sadness at the end. Oh, there's Wheeljack and Jazz.
Yep.
Didn't catch that the first time. No, but it adds the sadness of the whole relationship between B-16 and Orion, all the way through to Transformers the movie, the 86 film.
Mm-hmm.
What did you think of having the Avengers in this film?
Okay, so since he's not currently on screen and we're seeing Elita 1 and her bots fly through these mines and stuff, well, technically he is on screen, but as soon as I heard the news that Hemsworth was going to play Orion Pax, I'm like, oh, fuck, not Thor. God damn it. Not Mr. Girly Girl from Secretary from Ghostbusters 2016, please. Look, I know a lot of people love Chris Hemsworth. I was never one of those people. But after watching this, I've seen this once already. Since it, like I said before in the podcast, it's been out on digital for, I don't know, about a month or so, maybe less. So I'd already seen the movie once. And I was like, okay, it works. He's not technically turning into Optimus just yet. I wish they would have had Peter on the back burner once he actually got the Matrix at the end of the movie and had the switch happen, but that's just me.
They could have also gotten John Bailey.
He did too, yeah. John does a good Optimus.
He's not Peter,
It's not Peter, but he does a good... Yeah.
He does a really good Optimus Prime.
Mm-hmm.
He's probably the closest we have
to Peter Cullen, yeah.
To Peter, yeah.
Yeah.
And if with Peter's age and kind of being retired out of the role, I would like to see like John take over. But
yeah, that would be amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't catch that the first time that this is Jazz.
Yep. I did.
Tore his leg off.
Oh. That's bright. That's a bright explosion.
Yeah, it was. Oh, that's not good.
No, that's not good at all.
Oh, there's Sideswipe. And Ironhide.
Yeah, they're all there. They're just not all, like... They're not all first-person present. Like, they have specific characters they want to be in the foreground and everybody else's background, and it's nice to kind of catch and see them and kind of stuff. And I think that's what Sideswipe and Ironhide and a lot of the others are there for. It's just, hey, you got this? You see this? This is that person. This is that person. I do love the design of this, whatever he is. Kind of reminds me of Tron.
Same. Darkwing.
Yes, Darkwing, that's what his name is. But his whole face reminds me of Daft Punk when they had their Tron masks on.
No, I do love the designs of the characters in this film.
Yeah.
Because awesome. I was even looking at this whole film, I'm like, what figure could I reconfigure into the one version of Megatron pre-Beast?
Mm-hmm. And I do like how D16, his helmet is an homage to the original design of Megatron, because originally Megatron wasn't all light gray or silver. He had that black helmet, and he had other signs of the color black in him like this is. So I'm loving this design.
Well, this is actually the original comic design from Marvel.
Mm-hmm. Right, yeah.
But you can see here, like, why Megatron kind of ended up the way he did.
Mm-hmm.
Because he was wronged by all of the different leaders of the Autobots or the Transformers.
Yeah, I wonder which Sentinel is more of a dick, this guy or the one from Animated voiced by Townsend Coleman?
So the one
this
from Animated at least was a good guy.
Yeah.
This one, he's on a whole other level.
Yep. And I love how they changed the Matrix design just a little bit to make it his colors in that image alone.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's supposed to be quote unquote his. Yay, the Icon 5000.
These look like Borg drone alcoves.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Trying to talk him into the Icon 5000.
See, this is where, like, Orion, I kind of agree with him. It's like, let's try to better ourselves.
Yep.
Learn something, see where we fit in.
Yep.
Yeah. Follow me.
I feel like this is the trash compactor scene from Star Wars, even though it's not. It's just
This is an actual level in, like, the War for Cybertron games.
Yep. It's very cool. The nice little subtle touches in this that aren't just hitting you over the head, but most Transformers fans will get most of it.
And that's what I enjoyed about it, is they purposely put nods all over.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You get a little bit of Star Wars, like here with the Icon 5000. You get a little bit of, like, Transformers. You get a little bit of Star Trek. You get a little bit of various eras of Transformers.
Yep. Oh. Every time Pax smiles, I just want to punch him in the face.
I know, I cringe every time I see the smiles out of any of them.
Like D16, I kind of get because you don't expect it because you know what he's going to become. But Optimus without his, I know he's not Optimus yet, but Orion Pax without a face, and I know the Orion Pax in Generation 1 didn't have a faceplate, but
I just saw RC.
Mm-hmm. Yep, she's here.
Yep. Because you allowed it.
Mm-hmm. Because you made a deal with the Oh, sorry, folks. Spoilers. You made a deal with the Quintessons, you evil bastard.
Mm-hmm. Megatronus.
Yep.
I saw Vector Prime in there too.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's where they are. They're in the traffic light. I didn't recognize that at first, but I should have. Are you crazy? Sure feels,
like it.
That's right. Those are minors, and I can't believe I'm not seeing it.
Minors.
Yeah. That's Orion Pax and D16.
They're like, woo woo.
Yep. And I love how the racetrack just keeps going. Like, it isn't a solid, consistent track. It follows the path of wherever they're going. I like that a lot. That's cool.
Oh, those were some of the cyber bikes, the laser cycles from G2.
Yep.
They're in the top 100.
That's right. Top 100 Transformers Characters Countdown will never happen again.
Grabs a jet.
That's right. Too bad it wasn't Starscream. That would be
Yep.
fortuitous. Hitching a ride, fellas. Ooh, they're now in third place.
Jetstorm.
Yep.
And Sandstorm.
Yep. Magnetics. This is unbelievable. Hit him right in the butt.
And then they get run over.
Yep. Chromia comes in from behind to take the win. Nope. Not second place. You didn't cross the finish line.
Aging Dr. Ratchet.
That's right.
You participated.
That's right. I'm not talking to you. This whole thing between them reminds me of, dude, you've turned into a monster. Wow. Doesn't even remember the line. I can't believe it, folks.
Oh, I know the line.
Yeah, you know the line. You're supposed to say it, dumbass.
You made me this way.
That's right.
Yeah, that's freaky.
Oh, yeah. That's arachnid for you.
Yep. Transformers Prime.
Mm-hmm. So the thing is, I think her design was better in Transformers Prime. I mean, the design here looks cool, but the colors in Transformers Prime was better. Uh-huh.
Yeah, best care of my butt.
Right. Best torture chambers, probably.
I am less mad at you.
Mm-hmm. I hate that guy. And this is where we meet him, folks. He looks so goofy. His face. Oh my god. Like, should have left the mask on. Long time and
forever.
Kind of reminds me of an old Autobot tale. It was called "Forever is a Long Time Coming" in season 3.
Sounded like Soundwave.
Yeah, thank God I can't hear the audio for this because, God, I hated that.
Yeah, I hated that. That was the only gripe I had with the film was like there was too many like adult jokes or swearing in it for like a kid film. Like, I get that the original film had it too, like with Spike, but it was a human.
Yeah. It was a human.
And this was just kind of stupid. Like, it wasn't like a well-placed one. Like, oh, shit, I'm gonna die.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Spike in the 86, as everyone knows, has said, oh shit, what are we going to do now?
Yeah, I mean, his was well-placed.
Yeah,
this
exactly.
was just kind of dumb.
And then, who said damn? Somebody said damn.
Yeah.
I forget. I think it was Ultra Magnus, but I could be. Ladies and gentlemen, it's almost been 40 years. I mean, I've seen the movie multiple times in that time, but I'm getting too old for this shit. Bumblebee's introducing them to his table mates here.
Yeah, his friend Steve.
Dude, you never get a break.
No, I don't.
They activated a message, and it's from Alpha Trion or whatever, and Zeta Prime has fallen. And they now have coordinates to wherever the Matrix supposedly is, or wherever the ruins are.
It's funny. They're just going down a rabbit hole, chasing the Matrix.
Mm-hmm. Or Steve.
And it's definitely working. Easy. I know a way, but it won't be easy.
Mm-hmm. Only 49 sub-levels to go. Garbage in, garbage out.
Then they run into Alita. There's Prowl and Ironhide.
Yep. He's suspicious. Who wouldn't be?
And they got trapped.
Yep.
And the front of the vehicle looks like Prime.
Yep. She's actually moving like Black Widow.
Yeah.
I like that. I think it's
Which is
cool.
intentional.
Yeah, well, yeah, obviously, because of Scarlett being the voice actress for her, but yeah, I think that's cool as hell.
They gotta do the Mega Man climb.
Mm-hmm. Whoa, Nelly. Oh boy, don't look down, folks. Climb faster.
Here we go.
Mm-hmm. And
They've never seen the surface.
Nope.
Look at all that color.
Yeah, I know, right? Your TV now in color. Wow.
The mountains are just creating themselves.
That's so good.
That sun looks like a retro wave 80s effect.
Yep.
The Polar Express, everybody.
No, don't, and stop.
It fits. You know it.
I know, but no.
Now they're gonna have the hot coffee or hot chocolate song.
Mhm.
Yep, it's a mountain.
Or closer. Yep.
B just runs.
Well, I mean, he's got the right idea.
He's like, not gonna die, not gonna die, not gonna die.
No. Cybertron is terraforming.
Makes you wonder what all that is.
I think it's rock formations, obviously, but
I know, but like how randomly it's coming up and then it's hitting those on purpose.
Yep. Oh, movie over. That was quick.
The end. There it goes.
There goes the train. And all the scenery in this movie is great.
Cybertronian deer.
Mm-hmm.
Call them GoBots.
Mm-hmm.
She said, idiot GoBots.
That's right. Badassatron.
The guys gave me, not the guy, not I gave myself.
Mm-hmm.
He just keeps repeating it.
Yeah.
Except had they never gotten involved in all that,
Mm-hmm.
we would never have had Megatron.
Yep.
And it all starts with the transformation cog.
Mm-hmm.
The sensors on their ears.
Yep. They can sense something, all right. Oh, look. It's the Stampede. Just like in The Lion King, except there's nobody trying to kill Mufasa in this movie yet.
Yet.
Ooh, that was close. Scanner.
Ooh, Beast Wars reference.
Yup.
Scanning for life forms. Ian James Corlett, everybody.
That's right. If only that was him saying it.
The quintessons.
Mm-hmm. That is the weirdest looking stance ever.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God. And it just evaporates into the sky.
Someone to hug me. How should I know?
I'm not waiting around to find out.
Feels like we're in the land of the Beast Wars now.
Mm-hmm.
Unicron's mouth? No.
I mean, would be. It's not. But, yeah.
The Sarlacc pit.
Uh-huh. There's not supposed to be any coming back from that, you know. But yet here we are. Look at all those dead primes.
Yep.
Well, isn't that just prime? Oh, what's left of them.
Megatronus.
Mm-hmm. And this is where he sees the symbol. It kind of looks like his sticker.
And it's his face.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he sees his hero dead on the ground.
Yup.
Zeta Prime.
Mm-hmm.
Which is funny because Zeta Prime is basically the Sentinel in the War for Cybertron games, and he's rotten too.
Mm-hmm.
Except Zeta Prime in the War for Cybertron games looks like Sentinel.
Mm. That's right.
There's still one Prime.
Mm-hmm.
Way to go, miners.
That's right.
Almost like a Senzu bean in Dragon Ball Z.
Uh-huh.
It's like a little bean brings them back to full health.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy because Alpha is the spawning of Orion into Optimus.
Yep.
Even in the other continuity, and they gave him his cape too.
Yep.
Lawrence Fishburne.
Yep. Oh, Morpheus.
Like, what happened to your transformation cogs?
Mm-hmm. I will show you.
Yep, Morpheus going to show him the way.
Mm-hmm. This is cool.
Vector.
Yep. What's your vector, Victor? And that's when he double-crossed you.
Arcticons.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like Blitzwing.
Mm-hmm. All the power of Cybertron. Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Of course, it just vanished. It went to the core of Primus, where it should be. Look here, folks. I already predicted the end of the movie. Even though I've already seen this.
Well, even if you hadn't, the ending's pretty predictable.
And that's not a bad thing. And this isn't a
No.
bad movie at all. We're not saying
No.
that. I'm just saying, like, watching this a second time now, I'm like, saw that coming a million miles away.
I mean, it's still ultimately designed as a kid's movie.
Yeah.
That looks like the Nemesis almost.
Not really.
I mean, in like a fleshy version.
Ugh. Why would you want to... ew. No.
Sentinel begging for his life.
Of course he is. And yeah, it does kind of look like a fleshy version of the Nemesis. Look. The Quintessons.
Arcticons.
Mm-hmm.
Except they're not sharks.
No, they're not sharks.
They're like squidatrons.
Yep.
Michael Wilson would have some choice words for this.
There's energon coming out of his.
Well, I was going to say the tentacles.
Oh, that too. He loves his tentacles. Black Arachne, I can see you. It's an alright design for a Quintesson, but it's alright.
I don't think it's a Quintesson. Like with the 6 heads, I think that's one of the like the guard dreadnoughts that kind of guard the shark.
Interesting. This is where Dee's brain breaks.
Now he's mad.
Mm-hmm.
And see, D was very honorable.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. There we go.
Armor
Upgrade.
online.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Gotta love it.
Yep.
Now they look more full.
Yes. More whole. Except dumbass right there needs his faceplate.
Yep. He gets that with the Matrix.
Yeah.
Now they're all starting to look closer to their G1 aesthetic.
Mm-hmm. But I like that it's also different too. Because obviously no one's going to make Megatron a gun in 2024. So he's going to be a tank or a jet or something. Which is fine. Mm-hmm. Alphatrons, one last cat fight.
What's funny is there's a version of Alpha Trion
Mm-hmm.
that's actually Cheetor.
Yep. Too old for her, though. Yikes. Thank God I can't hear Hemsworth's voice. It's working.
My head, my head.
Yeah. Thank God your head is gone now.
Megatron, who's got a gimp leg.
Yep. Elita 1 is about to turn into a motorcycle, and Bumblebee, or B16, or B. He has no wheels. Yay. Where's the wheels?
He's a hover car.
Yeah.
Megatron gets his tank.
Mm-hmm. Wham. That's where you
B.
belong, B.
Ground wedgie.
And then he gets his wheels finally. Oh, the irony. Look out. Oh boy, laughing Megatron. Gotta love that. He wants to rule the world already.
He wants revenge.
Mm-hmm. Shut up. Oh, Sentinel, you dick.
Just makes you want to hurt Sentinel something terrible.
Can we drop him in a vat of acid, please?
The smelter?
Yes, that too. Well, they offline.
Decepticons.
Yep.
That was either Dirge or Ramjet.
Yep, one of them.
Or Thrust.
All right, wake him up.
Soon to become Megatron's army.
Yep.
I did
Pretty
not
much.
love Buscemi as Starscream.
I thought he was okay, but it's just his voice because he can only do his voice.
Well, that's what I meant. Like, I wish they would have gotten anybody else.
They could have gotten Steve Bloom to do it instead of having him do background voicing. Like I said, for me, it's okay with this version. It's fine. It's not that big a deal, but yeah, it could have been better.
Especially when he was unconscious.
You're Soundwave, you're Shockwave, you're this, you're that. So these guys are a little intense, you think? Starscream and Megatron arguing as always. Even though he's not Megatron yet. Oof. Soundwave holding Shockwave back.
Gave him his squealy voice.
Yep. Dang. The power. The
Fusion cannon.
responsibility. That's right.
Now he really has become a monster.
Well, you made him that way. Boom.
Prime guns on.
Prime guns used as prime jets. Oh, surfboard, Batman and Robin.
Surfboard, Transmetal Optimus Primal.
That too. But, yeah. That's
It's also
funny.
much like Transformers the movie where Prime jumps into the air.
Yep, a little bit.
She's an assassin.
Yes, she is. Love the colors in this movie. So good. The colors and the textures.
Entropy and Megatron.
Yep.
Optimism?
Well, that's just Prime.
Shockwave and Soundwave.
Yep.
Punch me in my eye.
That's right. I don't like Soundwave's design.
I don't either. He looks too boxy. It's like he's missing his waist.
Yeah, he looks too boxy, and he looks too skinny, too, at the same time.
It's because he's missing his waist.
Yeah.
And his head just kind of sticks out randomly.
It's like he's got more of a neck than a head.
Yeah.
That's not cool.
He needs a waist.
Yeah.
Transform and roll out.
Mm-hmm.
You sound ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. Here we go. Oh, damn. Oh, that's painful. That's horrifying.
And then the rest of the Decepticons take it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Oof.
Built-in jetpacks.
Yep.
It's almost like War for Cybertron, the game where he's like jumping the roads.
Yep, a little bit.
Ironhide.
Yep.
Prime.
Yep.
Sunstreaker in the background and
Mm-hmm.
RC Hound.
Yep. Time for you to fight for your right to party. That's right, Prime. Nothing can stop us now.
That's why Alpha Trion leaned on him.
Yep. Soundwave sounds awesome, but he still looks like a doofus.
Gets up anyway.
Of course he's going to get up anyway.
Wires.
That's right.
And they have their Earth modes.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least it looked that way.
A little bit. Well,
For some of them.
Yeah, they're going to end up on Earth eventually anyways, so... Yeah. Crashing the party, just like a pride would. Yep. What the? Now that's the
iconic Prime jump.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got his Bumblebee movie transformation.
Yeah, it's not bad. That looks good. Robot mode needs work.
Cowardly Starscream leaving.
Well, I mean, you know.
His face mask. I got a metal mask. I got knife hands. It's almost like the baby knife thing with Deadpool 3.
Yeah. Again, folks, I love the colors in this movie. They're so
it's
good.
very vibrant.
Oh, it's so good.
I love the sheen and the shine of everybody.
Yep. Thank God Bay was only a producer credit on this, because if he had had any other control on this, this would all be black. Pitch black. And dark.
It's about what Zeta Prime looked like in the War for Cybertron games, and Bumblebee looked just like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine with the Bumblebee design. I'm even fine with the Sentinel design kind of looking like Zeta. It looks cool. Were there after credit scenes in this? I don't remember.
I don't remember either. I don't think so.
Well, we'll find out, folks, because after all, you have to watch every single credit to make sure everybody gets credit. And I'm not saying that is a bad thing. You should stay for the credits just because, but still, most people won't. Good old Badassatron.
Bumblebee just stabby.
Yep. It was already like that, right? Yeah, sure. The truth is revealed. Everybody can revolt against Sentinel, as they should, because he's a bad guy.
Totally ruined his reputation.
Oh, yeah. They're just gonna dump it all out. And here's Megatronus. Or sort of, kind of, not really yet, but still damn close.
Now he's in the same boat the other primes were.
Yep. And this is where the best friends become enemies. No more, Optimus Prime, no more. Grant me mercy, I beg of you. Except it isn't Megatron asking.
And that was the
this
last
time.
shred of decency
Yep.
in D16.
Yep. You let him go. He's evil now. I'm done saving you. Well, the Matrix will do it for him.
Because he was worthy.
That's right.
Megatron's eyes turned red.
Yep. That was the best part.
Now he is Megatron.
Yep. I do love this scenery. This change here as you go through the center of the planet. That is so cool.
And the eyes, like, blaring of Megatron.
Yep.
I mean, the CG definitely has improved drastically since Beast Wars. I still love the designs.
Yeah.
But this is infinitely better than that War for Cybertron crap we got on Netflix.
Yeah. It was a little much. The best thing about that, at least in certain parts, was the voice acting. Not all of the voice acting, but the roles that we know that we love, like Tadaro as Starscream and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. He ripped
I
him
just
in.
meant like animation and a lot of the characters.
Yeah. Yep. He ripped him in half, just like Jazz.
He sawed a boat in half.
What does he do with the spark? Does he throw it away or does he put it in? I forget.
He puts it in his own chest.
Does he?
Yeah, he takes Megatronus's transformation cog, which makes him bigger.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Okay, I get you. I remember now. Future of Cybertron and the Matrix of Leadership. Dun dun dun. Oh, yeah, that's right.
And they both get a transformation.
That's right.
And it rebuilding.
Mm-hmm. Megatron. I love that it's Lawrence Fishburne as the voice of Alpha Trion, but it would have been so cool. And it would have been so weird, but so cool to have Peter do off Alpha Trion and have him do the Arise Optimus Prime like he did with Rodimus and Hades.
Yeah.
That would have been a very meta moment, but still, that would have been cool as hell.
Now Megatron is big.
Mm-hmm.
I love his design.
Yeah, I love his design. My God, you put your knife hands away, B. It's not impossible.
Flamethrower Prime.
Mm-hmm. There's the axe, baby. He doesn't get the mace, does he? Or does he? I
No.
don't remember. Oh, that sucks.
No,
See,
they
that
get
would have been cool.
the axe was like a video game thing that he used a lot.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying like it would be cool in the movie here to see Axe versus Mace in this animation style. We cut the
Twice.
fusion cannon in half. Dang.
I get to work for the government.
Oh, God.
Everyone can. You get a transformation cog, and you get a
You get a
transformation cog.
transformation cog. You get it, yep.
Let the energon flow.
Primus is whole again.
The Hasbro fireworks.
That's right.
But
except they're all transformation cogs shooting into everybody's chests. And swipe. RC and Jazz, and I think that was Cliffjumper there too.
Yep, and Ironhide.
Yep.
This message thing with the quote at the end of the movie is so stupid. This message, I will be waiting.
See, now this would have...
I hate that part because that's a staple of the Michael Bay films.
Yeah, it is, but I would have liked it better if they had done it as after the fact and had Peter do it. Like, it would have been fine if it was Peter Cullen. And I know I'm harping on this, folks, but it is what it is. So we're in the credits now, folks. If you want to turn the commentary off, you can. But if you don't... Oh, wait, there is an after-credits scene. How many after-credits scenes do we get? Is this just bullshit, though? Oh,
that's what I don't know.
This is B coming back to his friends, Steve, and cutting their heads off. Oh, God, that's just...
stupid.
That was dumb.
Lorenzo Di Bonaventura, Tom DeSanto, and Don Murphy.
Yep.
Michael Bay. Yeah. Spielberg.
Oh, Spielberg.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's it, but
I think
not 100%.
That's it. Me either. Oh, no. Wait, no.
No, it's Hemsworth. Yeah, I think it's
Brian
just credits.
I like Brian Tyree Henry as D16 / Megatron. I thought it was a good voice for this design of the character. Let's see. Yes, it is just the credits for the rest. So, folks, 3, 2, 1, we are going to stop the commentary here. We're going to go to a quick ad break, come back to close the show right after this.
Hello, all sentient beings. Want the latest on everything going on in the Transformers multiverse? Check out the Transmissions Podcast Network. We've got weekly podcasts covering everything from Alpha Trion to Omega Supreme. From old school G1 all the way up to Cyberverse and beyond. And you don't want to miss Empire of Rust, the world's first and only Transformers live play role-playing game podcast. If you love Transformers, there's something for everyone at transmissionspodcast.com.
Discover a world of vintage and modern toys that's more than meets the eye with the Triple Takeover Toycast.
Hosted by toy writers and photographers Toybox Soapbox, 60 and TF Square 1, this informal and chilled out series of discussions cover everything from vintage Transformers to Mask, Diaclone, Microman and more, be it nostalgic or current.
Whether you're a seasoned collector or a casual robot enthusiast, all are welcome.
Triple Takeover Toycast.
Do you like the Transformers?
Yes.
Do you like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Do you like IDW Comics?
And comic book podcasts?
Then come check out Ninjas and Bots. Each week we look at an issue of Transformers
or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from their IDW Comics incarnation. We drop episodes every Saturday morning.
Just like the cartoons we loved as a kid. The show can be found on your favorite podcatcher and at johnreadscomics.com.
See you then.
All right, folks, we are back here on All Things Transformers, episode 440. We only got 60 to go to 500, folks, and that'll happen at some point in 2025. Transformers 1, yes, there was an alternate credits and an additional credit scene besides the Bumblebee stupidity. You want to walk us through that really quick?
At the end, it's just talking about how Sentinel, like how there's a new enemy, a stronger enemy, and Megatron's giving a rally cry to the new Decepticons as they're all being branded with the logo of Megatronus. And he says, Decepticons, rise up. And then they're all saying, rise up and shooting into the air. But it's like the last 30 seconds of the film.
Yep. So the one thing that I did not know going into this movie, because I did not do any research on this movie before, like when it first came out and whatever else, I only did cursory stuff. I'd only seen a brief trailer and things like that and whatever. I did not know one of my favorite movie, TV, video game, cartoon composers was doing the music on this, just like he did in Transformers Prime. Brian Tyler did the score for this, and I will have a separate review of the score at some point, probably a written review on geekcastradio.com, but my favorite track off of the entire score, the score has 27 tracks. Favorite track so far from the times I've listened, Transform the Dark. It's one of the coolest dark Transformers themes you'll ever hear. I absolutely love that piece of music. Overall, I dug it. I thought it was fun. Thought it was interesting. I am interested to see where they go from here, given the news of Chris Cox not wanting to co-finance any more big-budget films. Here's hoping we get a Transformers 2. I don't know.
The only way I foresee that happening is if, like, Paramount or somebody else takes it on, and honestly, Paramount's not doing all that hot either.
That's true. That's very, very true.
Yeah. So I don't know. Like, I'm sad that we may not see a sequel, even though, like, yeah, I mean, some of the acting. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the acting, but some of the vocals, I guess you could say, like, as far as like their recognition, I don't have a problem with Hemsworth doing his own rendition of Prime. I really don't. Like I said, I still think it should have been John Bailey, but
yeah.
But again, I'm not.
It works for this movie, and it's fine.
I mean, if they were able to continue it, I would be fine.
Yeah.
Like, perfectly fine with it. I don't have any issue with it. Like, I honestly didn't mind that they put their own spin on everybody.
Yeah.
The only issue with having a actor basically using their own voice, it's a lot harder to replicate. Should they decide not to do it, or it becomes an issue, or heaven forbid they pass away, it's a lot easier to get somebody to do an impression of somebody else, or in some instances where the actor signs away the rights to their vocals, and they use an AI engine to do it.
Yep. Yeah, that's crazy. So, when you watch this the first time, not this time during the commentary, did the film keep your interest throughout it?
Oh, yeah, totally.
Same with me, absolutely, 100%. I didn't get up to go to the bathroom, didn't get up to do anything, didn't pause it and come back to it, anything like that. I would love to see another film like this in the future. Like we said, we don't know, we don't know if we're going to get it or not. Would we recommend this film to people?
I mean, I would.
Yeah, I would too. It's a good jumping on point. It's a good jumping on point if you want to get to know Transformers without needing to know all 40 years of history, because this is a full, complete new start. So, that's cool. 0 to 5 with half points. What are you going to give it?
I'll give it a 4.5. I really enjoyed it. I think it's kind of a nice little refresher into the franchise. I mean, we get the last injection we got into the franchise was maybe animated.
Mm-hmm.
And then before that was like the 2007 film, and then before that was Beast Wars.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I think it's a pretty solid contender.
Yeah, I do too.
Considering the kind of mediocre stuff that's been pumped out over the last 10 years.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm probably going to give it a 4 out of 5. B said Badassatron one too many times, but that's just me nitpicking.
I mean, I agree with that. That's why it's getting a 4.5 for me.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, folks, that's going to do it for us. It's the end of 2024. We need to take a long Cybertronian winter's nap. we will be back at some point in 2025 with a news roundup and all that good stuff. But, yeah, we might be trekking through a different universe in 2025 because we've been itching to do Altered Trek, and we just haven't had the time, so...
Correct.
Any final thoughts from you before you run through the closing, sir?
I don't think so.
Yeah. Me either. Very interesting way for the 40th anniversary to go up and go down, but hey, it is what it is. We did get a whole bunch of news stuff about Age of the Primes toy line for 2025, so we'll talk about that next time. So yeah. All right, take us out, Megatron.
So thank you guys for listening to All Things Transformers. You can, of course, get a hold of us and leave feedback on this episode on geekcastradio.com. And, yeah, visit our store where we have our official mascot, Ultimus Prime, on some swag there. Shop.geekcastradio.com. Send us an email, feedback@geekcastradio.com. And be sure to follow us on the various social medias at Geekcast Radio. So for now, I have been Steve Megatron with...
Get you and Mike.
Telling you it's time to transform and transcend, and see you again next time on All Things Transformers.
Autobots, roll out! Sentinel, the betrayer, is dead. But his death has given life to a new enemy. A stronger enemy. A personal enemy. We will not be blinded by his deception. We are the ones who are. Decepticons! Rise up! Rise up!
Yes. I wish to speak to my lawyer.